Man, why they take my peace and bliss, everybody? I had a photo up here. I'm not sure why they take it off, but they hating ass. Let me see if I can find it and get it back on here. Peace and bliss, peace and bliss. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I don't know why they took my photo off. Let me run through it and find it again. There we go. Guess they ain't want nobody to see this. Rich Risings, Rich Rising. It is 5:22 here in Central Texas. And I'm up because I felt compelled to go live. Rich Risings, everyone. Rich Risings, welcome in, welcome in. What is today's date? Let's see. I believe it, because yesterday I thought it was Sunday, and it was not. Of course it was not. So today up Tuesday, February the 11th. In the year of our Lord, 2025. And we live, baby. We live. How's everyone doing this rising? How's everyone doing? I just got on here just to talk to the ethers and talk to whoever scrolled through. I really don't have a topic. It's early as hell. And I usually don't be live this early. But like I say, I felt compelled to get on here. So there must be somebody I need to talk to. Or somebody who want to talk to me. Or my higher self must have something to say. So here I am. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Rich Risings. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. It's raining out here where I'm at. Let me turn it, see, can y'all hear it? Turn the music down. But it's so peaceful. Can y'all hear the rain? I got the phone right up in the window. Peace, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Don't be shy. I know most of y'all just be scrolling through. Hey, Audrey. Girl, I've been thinking about you. I was wondering where you was last night in the Zoom meeting. Girl, I love you, girl. I'm just on here this rising. I just felt compelled to get on to see what's popping in these TikTok streets this early on this Tuesday. It's raining here. I don't know if y'all can hear the rain. I put the phone in the window. Just want to get a quick live going before my baby wake up. She wake up early as hell now. So I got to get up before her and get my stuff done. Yeah. What moon we got coming up? I know you said rain before a new moon and the full moon is significant. Let's see. Let me look at this moon phase calendar. But I put this picture up because I was wondering, like, what's a warrior to do when there's no more battles to fight? Like, I mean, there's always spiritual battles, we fight within full moon coming up. I can't, the sky is always covered up here. Especially when they get ready to make it rain. It be so gloomy up there. Like, I don't be gloomy, but the weather just be gloomy. So I saw the moon the other day. That was about it. And it just be, I don't know where it's supposed to be at. That's how they, if our ancestors used the stars to navigate and whatnot, it would be confusing to use that method now because half the time you don't know where the damn moon at. I'm in Central Texas. I'm about 2.5 hours from Lisa. About probably 3, most definitely 3.5 hours from Lisa. Cause Houston a big ass city. And for the past 2 or 3 days, it was kind of sunny and we had some good spring-like weather. And all of a sudden, the temperature dropped and it's 40 degrees again. Cold and wet. So, but my baby, we got out there and got some sun soon as we was able to. We took walks to the store and played outside because I knew they was gonna try to fuck us up. Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Just in here chopping it up. Florida, nuh-uh. I'm not no Florida man. I know somebody in Florida. That's not where I'm at. You probably seen me tag that in my videos, maybe. But I'm just doing it to prove a point. That's when I was being petty and stuff. That's not me anymore. It's amazing how we can make the decision to be a different person just by being a different person and making that decision and not going back. I give you Florida vibes. I'm from Louisiana, born in Louisiana, moved to Texas after I graduated high school, and I've been back and forth ever since. So it's my second home. But I've never been to Florida. When I was in Alabama, when I was in Gulfport, Mississippi, I was gonna make my way there, but I didn't get a chance. I currently have a brother in Tampa. I've been meaning to visit him. Yep, it's just that simple. Choose to be. And we are beings, and we have a choice. But I know some people think it's hard because their thoughts actually cripple them. Their emotions cripple them. They don't allow them room for growth or movement. But again, that's on you. And when it gets to a certain point, it takes control. And it seems like you can't do anything, but you most definitely can. You most definitely can. You are in control. I was thinking about on what's that, Ninja Turtles, when Crane, the little brain that was inside of that big robot dude, he controlled him. I was thinking about that, how we have two minds. And we don't know that our true mind is in our gut. That gut feeling that we get, that's our mind. When we say I should have went with my first mind, that was your gut telling you what was up. But you be second guessing that because it's not what you want to do or what you want to hear. I'm speaking from experience. Even though I'm saying you, I'm talking about me too. So I don't want to be in here talking like I got it all figured out or nothing like that, because I do not. But I've made it a lot further than what I thought. And so I'm qualified to talk on some things. And again, I'm just talking. You just take what resonates, leave what don't. Yeah, it started to pick up. Because it was just trickling at first. But it's getting up there now. And I felt inspired. After my meditation, I felt inspired to share. So I know now part of my mission is to be on this internet talking to people. Because it's not what I want to do. And usually with me, the things I don't want to do is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want nobody to see me. You know what I'm saying? But that is the opposite of what's supposed to be done. And it's weird because I think it's like that so we can overcome that and figure it out. It's like finding a gem, a rare gem, or I'm getting a vision of that ball, that little pit where you take the little claws and try to get you a prize out of there, but you keep missing. And then you finally get something. So I appreciate it, Audrey. I told myself, look, I said, look, I'm gonna press the live button, but you gonna have to fill it up with commentary. Cause ain't nobody coming in here just to just to stare at me. You gotta start doing it because we all do. And I know if I can do it, everybody else can. Because I, believe it or not, I'm shy. I am shy. And I'm a little timid at times. But once I get going, I get going. But we have these platforms for a reason, and we're here to combat the bullshit on this app. For every one person that's enlightened and waking people up, there's about 10 people who've been assigned to deter that. So we have people that's on assignment too, to do the opposite of what we're doing. So if we aren't playing our part, that means those 10 people are running rampant, and we're not at our post. You know, in the military, when you leave your post, that means that spot is open up to be infiltrated. So we all got to get on our post. It just, all you got to do is just press the live button and just start talking. It ain't got to be for no 10 hours either. But the first live I did was 6 hours, but I didn't even know. Because me and old dude was in a vortex of just energy exchange, and we wasn't using sometimes I talk to people, they be draining me, and I don't want to keep talking to them. So with that, it's like we was feeding each other. And then, because I can't do that every damn night though, but I did it again 2 nights later on YouTube with 2 other sis stars. We was on that mud till 4 in the morning. I got that live said 6 hours and 30-something minutes. I'm like, dang. Well, that was nice. You know what I'm saying? So we're just connecting with people. If anything you find in your tribe on here, and then you don't have to do it all the time in the presence of other, in front of the camera. But it's important that you be seen. Do the work, and then come on here so we can see you glow. Because we know people by their fruits. Because I know people like us, RJ, we can tell when somebody full of shit. But most people don't. Or can't. I mean, so they'll believe what somebody's saying to them, and they'll mislead them until they hear some opposing information. And they'll be like, oh, well, that person said this. Why would they say that? Does that make sense? So it'll help people think. We ain't got to try to go out here and recruit nobody like Jehovah's Witnesses do. Or the Christians try to tell you they go invite somebody to church type shit. We can just be a light. Rob says she's so bad. I remember her from a few movies from back in the day. Yep, that's Pam Grier. She was doing her thing. And that's what we all up here, we finna do our thing. You be on call with them for hours, man, and it don't even feel like it. Sometimes like you don't be having to eat or drink or even go use the bathroom. You just be talking. And that ain't picking up. Song on 88%, I accept the abundance. You get so much. Half the time, I think I know it'd be our higher selves conversing with each other like that. Like our higher selves can't wait to talk to each other, and they have our bodies just sitting up there for hours while they channeling through us. Cause they'll be like, let me go feed this body. Let me go feed this vessel real fast. While I be sitting in a weird position and my back start hurting. Oh shit, let me adjust my vessel. Sitting here hurt, you know what I'm saying? I just be in the zone. But you talking for hours. Cause when I was talking to those ladies on my YouTube, one of them, I was like, yeah, I can see you on the cliff right now with your hair blowing in the wind. And I was just joking. And she said, well, that's how my higher self, that's what she be doing. She stands on the cliff with her hair blowing in the wind. I'm like, oh, hell nah. So it's like, I discovered that, yes, energy just being in the energy is amazing. Yep. So I felt like, damn. And I know for a fact, when I be talking, my higher self takes over, because when I be doing my demonstrations of, when I be pushing the foil, I just be pushing the foil and I stop. And I be like, y'all know what? Then I start talking. And I say something so profound. Then I stop and get back to pushing the forward. Like I ain't just said nothing. I'm like, man, what the hell was that? So when I go back over the live, and I be looking at myself, which I don't go back and look all the time, because I be like, who is this? Who said that? Because I be like, how do I know that? I didn't know I knew that, to say that to whoever was in the comments, but it be for them. So it's just like I'm grateful to be a worthy vessel to be used to channel information, because it don't be me. I can't take credit for that shit, because you like, who said that? Who is this bitch? But it be me. But I've been, when you do the work and you become spiritually sound and you start doing your mission, man, you get lit. You get lit up and you become that light, that beacon of hope that people be looking for. They tired of seeing those 10 people saying that same dumb shit. That same folks, that same fake woke shit. So they waiting on you to activate and get on your job, get on duty, so they can see the light. we all gotta get on duty. So that's the message. That's the message. Get on duty, guys. Appreciate y'all in here tapping the screen and commenting. Like I said, I just hope all is well, everyone. And even if it's not, I got a cheat code so you can fake it, so you can raise your vibration. Because appreciate that, Audrey. Because you want to vibrate high. Because even if you don't think you have a reason to, if you say your lights about to get cut off, or all your money ran out and you can't do your habits, you know what I'm saying? You can't dwell down on the bottom of that emotional chart. You know, we have an emotional frequency chart. I should have put it up here. But at the top, you know, there's enlightenment, there's gratitude, there's peace, joy, bliss, courage, and it started dwindling down to fear, guilt, shame, anger, and hate, and things like that. So if you're always feeling guilty, you're ashamed, you're always angry or regretting things, those are low vibrations. So you're not going to feel good vibrating that low. So you got gratitude is up there. So what you can do with gratitude is easy to fake gratitude. Just wake up in the morning and immediately find something to be grateful for. The fact that you woke up is enough. But we take that shit for granted. We respect to wake up every day. And there's nothing wrong with that. But that's the main thing that we need to show gratitude for. And the more you show gratitude for that, the more awesome you will feel, because you be like, I'm alive. I made it. Because somebody don't make it. Somebody always checking out. And death is not what we think it is. That's another topic. But somebody always checking out here and transitioning, but you still here. All your limbs work when you get up. Your lungs is functioning properly. You ain't got to tell your organs to digest your food. It just do it. You know what I'm saying? So be grateful that you have an immaculate vessel, a healthy vessel. Whether you eat like you want to eat or not, your vessel is still functioning. So find something to be grateful for immediately. Before those thoughts come in, the ones that piss you off, that won't leave you alone, before they start flooding your psyche, find something to be grateful to and cling on to that shit tight. Cling on to it like a toddler with a Cheeto. Audrey say, I write 20 things I'm grateful for every day. That's a lot too. That's a lot of things to find, y'all. And you do it every day. You put that pen to paper every day. That's awesome. And so you vibrate high every day just off writing that. And that's enough for the day. If you don't do nothing else, you did that. But I know you do more than that. So imagine how high Audrey be vibrating, y'all. You got to pull yourself up out that pit, your own self. Jesus is not coming to save y'all. That wasn't his purpose. That wasn't his message. Nobody can do it but you. Get up out that pit that you fell in. It's like a downward spiral. I gotta find that picture so y'all can see. It's like a vortex, a cone, and then the bottom of the cone, as the cone start opening towards the bottom, it's a pit down there where the anger and hate dwell. And I'm only speaking from experience. I used to be a hateful person. I used to be petty, angry, vindictive. I was shamed. I didn't know I had PTSD when I came back from Afghanistan. So I was an alcoholic for years. People know not to come with negative talk. Yeah. Even my mama be like, you different. And she don't call me all the time because she know I be doing stuff. And I don't be doing nothing. I just be, just be being me. But she just don't, she just know I'm different. And she said she loved talking to me because I actually make her feel good. I was trying to tell her to go see a therapist. And she was like, no, I like talking to you. I was like, that's cool, but you still need to talk to somebody outside of me. But I'm honored that she looks at me in that light that I can, you know what I'm saying? It is awesome because we didn't have a good relationship for a while. But I had to fix that because the type of person I am, I'm not finna let something as simple as, a fallout with somebody prevent me from elevating. So I'm finna go fix all the shit. I'm not finna let no unforgiveness keep me from elevating. I'm finna go apologize to people, even if I was wrong. Because it's for you. I love saying this. Forgiveness is not for that person. It's for you. Forgiveness does not excuse that person of their behavior. Forgiveness brings you peace. Because you being angry and hating that person is keeping you where? Down in that little, below in that pit of the emotional chart. You vibrating low. It's not what you want. So let that person go. Free them from your prison of hate. Release them. That's how I tell myself, Tab, release these people from your prison of resentment, your prison of hate. Insert whatever the offense was. Thank you for the follow. And let it go and be free and fly. So excuse me. Excuse me. I'm at a point now to where I said this last night. I don't know what to do because I'm used to having to fight all the time. I'm used to have to be a warrior. But all my battles have been fought. You be stuck back when you got angry, yup. And you keep reliving that feeling. You keep reliving that scenario as if it's happening now, and it's no longer happening. But you're taking the emotion from that. You're taking that every time you think about what that person did. You taking the anger from that, even though it's not happening. So you keeping that shit alive. That's how PTSD works. You are reliving a situation that's no longer happening, but it's affecting you emotionally. That's not logical. It makes no sense. You can't do that to yourself. So the only way to conquer that shit is to deal with those emotions. You have to detach the emotions from that event. I know it sounds crazy, may sound difficult, but detach the emotions from that event and just deal with the event. That's how you can heal yourself. That's how you realign your energy. Whatever the situation was, just in your head, make it work out for your good. And you fix it. You energetically take your power back. Like say you was getting bullied in elementary. So your grown self, go back and watch yourself get bullied, right? Energetically, because you can't physically change the past, but energetically, and this don't sound crazy, you and your little self just jump the bully. You and your grown self go ahead and beat their ass. I'm just saying in your head. Or just watch your little self do it. Or if you were somebody who your parents didn't come to none of your events, they didn't come eat lunch with you, and you seen the other kids do it, you know what I'm saying? You sit down and eat with yourself. You sit in the crowd and cheer yourself on. You help yourself with your homework. Y'all see what I'm saying? You can time travel in your head, go back to your thoughts, and go back in your thoughts to the shit that pressed you the most, and you change the situation energetically. You're not finna sit here and get tortured by your thoughts. Don't allow that to happen, because you are a grown adult person now, and you are a beautiful human being, and those things should not be holding you back. Those things should not have happened, but they did. But you have to, as an adult, you gotta change the situation for your betterment. Because we got trauma from childhood that affect us, and a lot of us don't think that. But the things that form our very core of us start when we're children, start in the home. That's why I have a child now, and I want to make sure I give her a solid foundation, and I don't cause her a lot of trauma. Because, you know what I'm saying? Nothing purposely, nothing haphazardly. I don't want to mishandle my baby. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we should approach other people. Not walk on eggshells is not to, I don't want to do this. I don't want to fuck up. But just be mindful of my actions. Be intentional and be purposeful with my actions. As long as your intentions from your heart is good, and your actions will not negatively affect somebody else's journey, you good. You good in whatever that you doing. So I repeat that. As long as your intentions are good, and then those actions will not negatively affect someone else's journey, you good. You lead from the heart. And you should treat people how you want to be treated. Even though they don't send it back to you. That's how what goes around comes around. That karma, that's how you receive the good karma back. You treat folks the way you want to be treated, and then that energy comes back to you. But if you treat folks, mishandle them, or if you return their energy all the time, because some folks got to get it. But if you always returning their energy in a mode of combating with folks, that same energy coming back to you, and you filling yourself up with that shit instead of positivity. Let them words bounce after you. What was that saying? Sticks to stone may break my bone. No, that's not it. Something about words bouncing off you like rubber and glue or something. Let them words bounce off of you. Even though words are powerful and they hurt, you gotta protect yourself from those spells. You know words are spells and curses, and we curse ourselves the most. Other people do too with their words, but you can protect yourself from those words by filling yourself up with your own words. You tell yourself who you are. Because for the longest time, I walked around with somebody else's vision of me in my head. Somebody else's Frankenstein monster they built of me. I say Frankenstein because it's pieces of shit that didn't have to do with me. Telling me, you think you this, you think you that. Oh, you want to, because I dress comfortably. They call me a tomboy and say, oh, you want to be a man. You think you a dude. So they piecing me together, different folks, and I'm taking those different words and forming my own Frankenstein monster in my head, but that's not even me. So when I found out who I was, I love saying this, when I found out who I was, nobody could tell me shit no more about Tab, about Goddess of the South. You must be out your rabbit mind, because those people just be agents of the system, y'all. They be shadow agents. And it's for your benefit if you overcome it. But of course it's not for your benefit if you succumb to it. But all this shit that come to you is to make you stronger. It's not God, source, divine mother, divine father, whoever you reverence. It's not their intention to let these things happen to harm you. Divine mother, source, knows what you are capable of. Source is expecting you to get it popping. What are you laying down there crying about? I have endued you with power. The words that come from your mouth have power. The vibrations. If you don't feel like talking like Audrey, you can write those things down and it still work. Source has endued us with power, y'all, to change our own reality with our thoughts, our words, and actions. That's amazing. So it's not, and so waiting on somebody to come save you is futile. You are the Savior. You are the Christ. Let's see here. We got somebody in the box. We got Audrey in the box.
was wondering a
Miss
little
Audrey?
bit. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome. Peace, Queen. How
Peace.
are you? I am loving this. I am loving this.
Much gratitude, girl. I'm just up here just letting spirit just use me.
Absolutely. And a lot of the things you're saying um, are absolutely true. And when you speak from where you are, when you speak from what you're being given, then that is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. That is exactly where you are. And you never know. Like you said, I said earlier, that's something that I need to start doing as well because I know who I am, um, where I am, and I know I have something to give. Get downloads about things all the time. I write them down, and sometimes it's good to be in a position to share what source is giving to you. I love how you have elevated. I love how you are growing. I love how you are allowing source to really speak to you and allowing yourself to grow and hear from your higher self. It's always amazing, isn't it, when you start to. We've all had the experience before we got to this place. In our journey that those experience of something coming into our mind, where did that come from? Oh wow. And you second guess it because like it's a voice. And it's your own, and now we realize it's our own voice.
Right.
It's us. I had an experience yesterday. I was sending out a notification for a meeting with this group that I have, and one of the people, as I was typing her email address out, my higher self said you she would be good for a particular position because I was writing out positions that we had, volunteer positions that we have available, and I said, and my higher self said her name, she'd be good for that. She could do that. And how about she emailed me back saying that she wanted to do that?
Yeah.
So it was still it surprised me and amazed me at the same time because I texted about, I said, how are we on the same wavelength? But as I was typing her name, yeah, she'd be perfect for that.
You
And
she
she texted me back. She emailed me back. I would like that position.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It,
'Cause I
it,
guess you got the gift for writing things and you make it pop off like that. Because her name, whatever her name is, that's her. That's her vibration. That's her
mhm,
signature. That's her tag. So when you tagged her and had that thought, you made it
mhm,
happen. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
tagged you added her in the spirit.
Oh wow! Well,
Yeah.
I didn't even think of it like that. It just, well, I should have because I was told that creation, that I'm a creator.
Five five
So,
five.
and I thought to myself, I have to be very careful of my thoughts, and that my
Mm-hmm.
thoughts have to be intentional. And that was just me doing what I do. So now, now I've got to be aware of what I'm very, always very intentional when I text and when I email because hmm people can misinterpret or misunderstand
Right.
in a text message. I can assume and think whatever I want, you know, in a text message or in an
Yeah.
email. So you have to be very intentional, and use the right words so that people can get what you mean, not what they think you mean.
Right.
You know.
'Cause it's difficult with those text messages. It's like I hate trying to argue with somebody because everybody emotions be everywhere. And you know how we can feel folks' emotions. You can feel the emotion. Well, I know I can. I feel it through
Mhm.
their text message.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, well,
Everything we do is vibration. Everything we do is not vibration. Everything we do is energy. So energy carries vibration. So absolutely, that's what and that's my point. So me thinking that when I typed out the position and then I typed out her name instantly, the two connected. Instantly, the two connected, and
yeah.
um, and in the past, when she emailed me back some groups that I have been trying to engage for a long time, for some years, to be a part of our event that we have that I do in September. It's a
hmm
men's event, and some groups that she mentioned, some groups that she's a part of, and that she said that she was going to engage, and I chuckled because it's always a matter of, and I've had somebody that was a part of some of these groups that she mentioned, and it's always the right timing and the right person, because everybody, just because me and you both, could be you know the best damn McDonald's manager in the world. We could be the best at the job, but who gravitates toward me and want to work with me, and then you might attract a whole bunch of people to come work, and they love working with you, and that's all they want to work with is you, and then they don't want to work with me. Then I got a group of people, and you be one. Why? I'm like, why are they out? Because they're supposed to be attracted to you. They're supposed to glean, learn, and gather from you. And like you said earlier, we have to be in position. We have to get out here and get out here and be in position to do our part. Because to bring in the people that we're supposed to bring, because there is people out here assigned to us. And they're not going to know how to find us if we don't make ourselves visible. If we don't put ourselves out there. So this is something that I definitely have to start doing, and get better at it. But being a part of, the collective and the bigger picture, and it ain't about us. It's about doing the work. It's about doing what we're supposed to be doing. Um, doing our part. Just like what you're doing. You know, jumping on here and giving what spirit tells you to give, and say, and it may be some people right now, just it says it's 4 people in here, but it could be 8, 10 hanging on the outside just listening, so they don't want you to know that, and it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
if you
Don't run
hanging
off
on if
now.
you hanging on the fringe, if you hanging out there on the outside, cool, you getting something, but just imagine what you could get when you come in
And engage.
and engage and be a part, and get something stirred up in you. You know, don't
It's
be
like
shy.
I just like when the pastor at the end of service, the pastor tell you to come up to the altar. You need prayer and start naming some stuff, and you know you need to go up there, but you scared.
Absolutely,
That's what that is. That's the
absolutely,
highway people.
yeah, yeah. And if you keep doing this, then one day, they gonna come. They gonna. I've been
Yeah.
watching you. I've been watching you for a minute. And I do that. Um, but I go in. I go in because I want to see you know what's being said, and how
hmm
how people are responding, and
Right.
the consistency of the person, what they talking about, like what they're saying. Or you said that there are people out here that are fake woke. They just have, they so happen to have that mouthpiece.
Mm-hmm.
to draw people in.
Yep.
And
They got their aura. They got what they have.
got
They
the
supposed to
stuff.
have,
They got
but
the stuff, but
they
they
using
using
it.
it wrong.
Yep.
Yep.
They playing on the universe top. But at the same time, it's like I be knowing was I don't like what be going on with what folks do, but at the same time, I know that they have to do it because everybody has a part to play. So, and that's the part when they did their soul contract, they wanted to be the villain or whatever. They would say, yeah, "I'm gonna go down there. This time. I want to be the bad guy. This
Yeah.
time, I want to do this. I want to experience that." So this is
Yeah.
why I just allow everybody grace and I respect everybody's journey. But it's when your journey started infringing upon me negatively, we got a problem.
Absolutely. Yeah,
So
we're not doing it.
you're not doing that. With you can do what you want to do, but you're not finna fuck me over in the process.
Right. And I know, in my 3D life business, I'm a tax person. And of course, I'm hot right now.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Say
and
that, sis.
it just amazes me. I've had went to clients here lately that I hadn't, been there preparing a while. And I'm reasonable. I'm not outrageous because, I don't want that. I don't want all that the stuff that comes with, you know, being that type of tax person. But
Yeah,
I'm like, I can't believe y'all out here paying people this type of money. It's crazy. You wouldn't have never, and I had to stop saying what you wouldn't have never you wouldn't have never paid me that type of money if
right,
I had.
right,
You know what I
right,
said? But hey, people don't
right.
pay me the type of money that I say you gonna pay me. So, but the point is, I'm like, there are people out here that are really doing stuff that that ain't good, that ain't right for people. That's gonna come back and bite them in their ass.
Yeah. Karma come for us all, whether we do good or bad. Is karma gonna come back? So
Oh, yep. So,
that's why I say, when I stop being petty all the time because with the things I say and do, it's gonna come back on me.
oh yeah.
Especially if I'm on the phone making a video and I'm talking shit, the camera is looking at me, so I'm talking to myself. I'm
Mm.
telling those words to myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's true.
Then I put it on the internet for everybody else to see me say the shit to myself.
To yourself.
Yeah,
That's a good analogy. I'm talking to me.
I'm talking to me first. Yeah, I'm saying
Yep.
that person's name, but that's my reflection. Like like right now, I hate to bring him up, but he my biggest issue, my biggest nemesis, quote unquote, is my child's father.
Yeah.
So but I take everything as a lesson. He taught me how to be unconditionally forgiving,
Mm-hmm.
unconditionally patient, compassionate, not less judgmental. I learned how to respect folks' journey by dealing with him. Because
Absolutely.
yeah, when on his soul contract, he chose to come down here and be a deadbeat. That's it. That's what he wanted to do. And at the same time, I told myself, Tab, you know damn well you don't want to be bothered no way. So just leave him alone.
Right.
I'm
Exactly.
glad I'm sorry, I'm glad I ain't got to worry about fighting over no custody. Going to court and shit like that. He just ain't interested. So great.
And let him be.
Let him be.
Let him be. Because you can do it.
And I have been, thank you.
You can do it. Been there, done that. Been there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I watched my mama do it.
been there, done that.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of women have to do it. So I'm like, man, it's not gonna break me, even though that was his intention, not his mouth. He, that baby gonna drive you crazy. She gonna run you ragged, sir. That's what you want. He want me to be a struggling single mom. But like I say, I never seen that. I never seen a struggling single mom, not no black woman.
No, we don't do that.
No, because he sent me a video of some little girl. She was a young Mexican Caucasian looking girl sitting in her car crying about being a single mom. I'm like, nigga, that's not going on over here. Me and my baby, we over here playing Power Rangers. I'm not crying in no damn car. Girl, for real. Me and my baby was playing yesterday. I was tickling her real bad, and she couldn't take it no more. She said it's morphing time. I said, what? I don't want to play no more. You finna morph on me? Yeah, she finna morph on me. You know, the Power Rangers only morph when things got really hairy.
Yeah, time to go. Let me get out of here.
Like, I'm not finna morph. I'm not finna play with you no more. But yeah, and I love when people want stuff to happen to me bad because the universe is like a scale. The more bad they wish, the higher I get elevated. It's a negative effect. So like I be like, keep on wishing bad on me. Keep on saying what I'm not gonna do or can't do, or what you want bad to happen, and the opposite of that is gonna take effect and it's gonna reverse back to you. So you can't put your mouth on people, especially certain people. You don't know who you're talking to. You don't know who people be in the spirit.
I know it. I listen. I could share some stories of I have had to go and stay at people's houses. And like I said, before I got to where I am in this journey, I knew who I was. It just wasn't being utilized in the right way. But I would be in people's houses staying. I had to go and stay there. And because they didn't handle me the way they were supposed to handle my presence.
Mm-hmm.
When I left, lost everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's happened more than once.
Right.
Lost everything because I was an assignment and you didn't handle me correctly.
They fumbled their bag.
They fumbled their bag. Yep. They fumbled it on themselves. And I'm not gonna say I used to would say it ain't nothing about me, but hell yeah, it's something about me. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch.
Say that shit one more time.
I know who I am. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a boss. Bitch.
She said it 3 times. It's legit. Look.
That's it.
I've left jobs where that's happened. The job mishandled me. They fired me for no reason, or I had to leave because they was tripping. And that job either is closed down, the person get fired. It's never good.
Yeah.
I worked at the pharmacy in 2020, and they was in there dogging me. It was so many money agents in that damn job fucking with me, but I didn't know what that was at that time.
Right.
But when I go back and revisit it, I be bopping their ass in the face because I'm like, these hoes was on assignment. They was purposely messing with me every day. And me trying to be nice and blah, 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 just took it. And you know what I'm saying? But not this tab. But when I left the little pharmacy, the pharmacy closed down. Why the pharmacy closed?
Right, how?
How the pharmacy closed? How? It was a little Walgreens because it was in a neighborhood with some older folks, so it wasn't that big. So imagine working in there with some goddamn negative ass spirits, a little ass baby. Every day
my daughter worked
from 9 to 7.
Yeah, she worked at a Walgreens in the hood, and she come home every day. She did these people, and she's like, she one of them. She done one of them boys. But she got me being nice. They don't want me to be nice, Mama. They don't want me to be nice. They don't want me to be nice.
Yeah, and I don't want have to watch my child go through no shit like that.
She ain't gonna have to.
She ain't gonna have to.
No, she ain't gonna work for nobody.
Cause I didn't seen that already, and I'm not finna willfully allow her to do some fucked up shit.
Well, she's not gonna go to work for nobody.
Yeah, no. Our parents didn't know no better to try to.
They did with, they did what they knew. They used what they were given and not anymore. And My by me being of a certain in a certain age group category, I understand. We can take and use what Jesus said in the Bible about greater things you will do, and we can say that of our parents. They did greater things than some of us. Some of them, I know my mom did because she has a doctor's degree in education.
That's great.
My grandfather didn't finish the seventh; he only went to the seventh grade.
Mm-hmm.
My grandma graduated, as a master cosmetologist. So my mama went way further than they did.
Right.
So she did greater things. She's done
Right.
greater things. And for me, my greater, I have education and all of that. And my greater is being a millionaire. That's what I'm
And
doing. That's
that's
it.
right.
It's a
I know
millionaire.
that's right.
That's my greater. So it ain't about, it's just about when we and I come to realize that when we have children, it is not our job to diminish them because now I'm learning that you know uh even greater now as I watch my daughter and her husband and my daughters raise their kids, that we don't diminish them, but at the same time there's a way to teach them how to operate in this realm, in this world. That's
Right.
that's what we got to do, how to operate in this world. When you have the liberty, when you're in the house, when you're home, when you're in this world,
Right.
you have the freedom, the liberty to self-express, be expressful, and say what you want to say, be what you want to be, do what you want to do to a certain degree. But when you go out there, you gotta, you gonna have to like take it down 3-4 notches, because
Right.
everybody not operating in their house like we operate in our house.
Uh-huh.
Everybody teaching what they teaching, you know. So you have to have them mindful of that. But you gonna teach her where she ain't gonna have to deal with that or worry with none of that.
Not at all.
None of
I,
that. No.
I like what you said though. How they can be free at home, but they gotta go when they go. I gotta teach her how to operate out in the matrix.
Out in the matrix. Yeah.
Gotta make her operate in that.
Now that we are aware of the matrix, yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta learn how to, because we gotta operate now for now. For now, we have to operate in the matrix. You
Right.
know,
Right.
I make my coins. In the matrix.
Yeah.
And I'm having to learn to be a little bit more, a little bit more. Well, I be me, and I be telling people, they be cracking up. I have this one little girl, young girl. She live in California, my client, and she done sent me about 15 W-2s, and she got Miss Archie emails me. Miss Archie, you done sent me 900 W-2s. No, I ain't through.
Yeah. What she been doing?
I don't know. I said, well, girl, you need to start your own thing, because it's obvious you can't work for people.
Yeah. Girl, that's why I walked off so many jobs. I didn't give a damn. I would leave in a minute.
And
I don't
just
care.
because they out there, you gotta. It to me is what that says to me is you looking for something, you searching for something, that you already have, and you don't know you
Exactly.
got it.
Exactly.
You searching for something that you already have.
I could test to that because I had to leave my home. I moved from Louisiana to Texas when I was in high school, like I said. So back and forth to Texas or whatever. But in 2020, when I started living in my Jeep, you know what I'm saying? I did some mushrooms that night, had a wonderful experience. The next day, I drove to California. And I started, living in my Jeep, sleeping around the beach at Walmarts and stuff. But I found myself in the back of that Jeep. But
Mm-hmm.
it was already in me. But I had to go all the way 1,500 miles away
Yeah.
from home just to find what I was looking for and discover it that it was with me the whole time.
Right.
I went on a journey with myself.
Absolutely.
It was so amazing. I loved that. It was amazing.
Yeah. And to some people, they girl, you sleeping in your car. Well, sometimes they have to happen.
Yeah, especially because I didn't have my child yet. So especially because I was still free and it wasn't endangering two lives, but the universe protected me. The universe guided me. I when I worked at that pharmacy, it was my first time having a good job. So I was able to purchase a 2020, which it was the year 2020. So I ain't never had no vehicle with the same year that I was in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and it was a push start. So it was like, dang, I'm coming up in the world. But I wasn't happy working at that pharmacy because for like 10 hours a day, I'm inside this building. And I only drive my Jeep to and from work. I'm not
Right.
enjoying my life. I'm not even
Mm-hmm.
enjoying my Jeep.
Right.
I'm just sitting in here to go to work and go home, go to sleep, repeat. I was Thomas Anderson for real.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this don't make no sense. I started like, man, and then COVID happened, and that was my way out.
Mm-hmm.
I quit the job because the conditions was unsafe, and I seen they didn't care about us, and I was like, these people some bots. Because Walgreens was like, we have gloves, latex gloves for protection, not anyway, in the store because we slang pills, so we put gloves on to count the pills and stuff. So this dude was like, yeah, they said we can't use your, you know how everybody had to wear masks and gloves. They
Mm-hmm.
told us that we couldn't use their gloves. I said,
Mm-hmm.
what? Don't use the gloves that's right here already? Does that make any sense to you? To my pharmacist, I asked him, so does that make any sense to you, Chris? He's like, yeah, just do what we gotta do what they say. I said, hell no, something wrong with these people. This dude, like, it's already, because it didn't make no sense, Audrey. It's a box of gloves already here. But you telling me I can't use those gloves, to protect myself from the COVID? The gloves is always here anyway. I gotta bring my own type shit. And so, cause
Wow.
I was at work that day, and everybody kept coming in the pharmacy. And I'm not used to that much traffic because it's a little old pharmacy for just older people with a little bit of items in the front. People kept coming in. Y'all got hand sanitizer? Said no, it's already gone. Folks kept coming in all day, all day. So I sneak off to the side to look at my phone to see what the hell going on in the world.
Uh-huh.
The COVID-19 then popped off. I said, what the fuck is this? Because everybody panicking, coming for gloves and sanitizing. We didn't even know what was going on. Because we at work like some fucking bots. And the world is going on outside by us. I used to stare out that window and watch cars pass by and be like, I see the same shit every day, the same little cars not going nowhere. I felt like Thomas Anderson when Trinity told him, you've been down that road before. You know where it leads. No goddamn well. So I checked out. I unplugged from the Matrix. I
Yep.
started living in my Jeep. I said, cause I'm paying $500 in rent, car note $600, insurance $300. I'm giving these folks all these money. Not this nigga named Raw Dog, and that's my brother. Rest in peace to my brother. That was his nickname, Raw Dog. He just popped in. So anyway, then that threw me
Yeah.
off. Huh?
I've been speaking to somebody.
Damn. That dude, then he had this hoodie on with a hat looking like my brother too in the picture. Damn. Because my brother, my brother was living with me when I started living in my Jeep. And I said, man, I'm not gonna keep paying this man $500 in rent. I'm always at work. I ain't
Right.
even at home. So I'm just giving my money away for what?
Right.
So I
Ain't
start
even giving him.
look, I stopped paying my rent, I stopped paying my car note. And since I was all the way in California, they couldn't come get the car. How you gonna find me? So I did that for a few months, man. But like I said, I went all the way out there just to find myself, to find out what was already in me. Because I used to look for it in other people for real.
Yeah.
I thought I needed the people in my life. I thought I couldn't live without certain people. Now I can barely remember their name and faces.
Exactly. Who?
Who?
Who? Who?
I'd be like, dang, what's that girl name? Lisa, Trisha.
And I used to be so upset with myself when I couldn't remember people.
I can barely hear you,
Now,
Audrey.
hold on.
Okay.
I had stepped outside to throw something out.
Okay.
Uh, I used to be upset with myself when I didn't remember, because I didn't remember people, but they remembered me or something that I did for them, and I hated that. But now that's how it's supposed to be. You do.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Okay.
You do what you do and move on.
Yeah.
So.
There we go. We trying to. Oh, I know. I used to try to hang on to people much longer than I should have.
Oh, I did. Last year was the last time I did that.
Yeah.
I let them all. I let them all go. I broke up with everybody, and this is how I got right here. I elevated and moved so quick it was unreal.
Yeah. Man.
All right.
Cause we be holding
Now I'm
on.
a part of something so amazing. It is it's just amazing.
And imagine you still holding on to them people, holding yourself back from all this amazingness.
I can't even imagine it.
Boy,
I seriously can't.
it's like,
I
man,
seriously can't imagine it.
it's like I envision myself constantly running into a wall, thinking I'm going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Until I turned myself into another direction and then start going that way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I picture myself, like a little wind up toward, just winding up, going towards the wall. I don't know no better.
Same thing, the same way. Ain't nothing changed.
Shit.
So I'm tired of that. So now, I'm maneuvering myself to get out of what I'm in.
Yeah.
And I'm out of it. It's just materializing stuff in this, like I said, in this matrix. Doing what we gotta do.
We do what we have to do because we must.
We must.
I think that's what the Oracle said. Somebody said in the Matrix. I'm gonna do a lot of Matrix quotes.
I like that movie. I have sharing some things, some movies, because I love. I grew up loving Greek mythology.
Yeah.
And so the significance of that.
Yeah.
And I love Star Trek. I'm a Trekkie.
Oh yeah.
All of that.
You already know I'm a Trekkie.
Yeah. All of that.
So have you watched Xena?
Xena Warrior Princess?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Girl, I'm rewatching that series now. I just activated Prime just to watch it.
The old one?
Yeah. Xena Warrior Princess.
Oh yeah. Conan
Because
the Barbarian.
Yep. When you mentioned Greek mythology and stuff, that's how I got interested in that stuff from watching Hercules and Xena and stuff. And now a lot of the stuff that I'm learning now spiritually and learning about our true history as indigenous people of this continent, the more Xena started to resonate. So I'm going back to watch it to pick up some gems.
Oh yeah.
Because she ran into a lot of Amazons and stuff, a lot of mythical characters.
And people and things.
All they did was insert her into history as if she was a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or but it's like
to throw everybody off.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like she don't go here, but we finna put her.
You finna put her right in here.
We finna put her in here so they'll be distracted by that and not the real what we trying to show them in the background.
Yeah. Pay attention to
Yeah.
the background. Yep.
Yeah, you ain't paying all the way attention to the background. So we
That
gonna skip
background story
her.
be hitting.
Yeah, she don't go here because it don't make sense for her to even be here. But okay, and then we'll let her interact with the
Yeah.
background, so they won't catch on. Because if she don't never interact with the background, then they
Dude.
gonna start paying attention to the background.
You ain't lying. I ain't never noticed because it just hung Gabrielle just pop up in the city. Now how she get here
Yeah.
and just be a part of some major event in history?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's it. But they turn our history into entertainment.
Yeah. Everything and everything that's happening, everything that has happened, everything that's all of that, all of that, all of it, all of it. There's a I can't think of the name of it. There's this little show about the future on Prime. Not on Prime. I think I want to say it's on Apple TV, where these in the future they have different groups of people. You and you how does it go? You have to learn something anyway. At a certain age you get picked to go into this training so you can be a part of the I guess the
Was it like Divergent and stuff?
no, it's not like diversion, kind of, but not really, because they not being uh taken through anything like that. It
Okay.
ain't nothing like that. And it's I have to go look it up and I'll tell you what it is. But anyway, what they so far in the future, that this one, I want to say this one girl, this one boy discovered some archives, and it's back to our time in the music, because they didn't have the music. They didn't have music.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it.
And the girl eventually was gradually, and the matter of fact, the archive voice was Snoop Dogg.
Heck yeah. Yeah.
Whenever they came in there to the archives and showing them things about the past, it was very interesting. Very, very interesting. It's interesting how they show us things,
Yeah.
and everything be right here, in our face. Well, sis, I'm gonna have to get the shaking and moving for the day before I had that people calling me about, did you send my taxes off? And I sent off about 30 people last night. So
Damn. You
I
getting it,
know.
sis. But damn, I'm gonna think of that show now. It's gonna bother me.
What I was just talking about.
Yeah.
I think it's on. I want to say it's on Apple. Was it on Apple TV?
I know what the show is. I just want to.
I can't think of the
Because
name of it.
they found like a vault,
Yeah. Yep.
a music vault, and then they had burnt that bitch. I was mad.
Oh, I didn't even get that far because I was like,
Oh damn.
That's all right.
Oh.
That's okay. That's okay.
But like you said, it's interesting the way they learn history from music, and the fact that it was getting hid from them in the first place.
Right, and they incorporated it into, because they had to do a dance or something, and how they incorporated it, and then how they protested, because one of they teammates or one of they partners was gonna get kicked out, and they protested for her not to get kicked. They did like a sit-in. If she can't do it, ain't none of us doing it.
Yeah.
So and everybody participated, and because everybody participated, the people in charge like, no, we can't have this. So it ain't that serious. Let them have it. So they put the person back. They let the person come back. They had took them to lock up. That's as far as I got. I be half watching stuff now because I be like, I can't get caught up in these and binge watch.
You get what you need to get and you get on. Because I watch shows for entertainment now. It don't be for not entertainment. I watch it for research. Not to be entertained all the time no more. So
yeah.
Unless I need to raise my vibration, I watch a comedy so I can laugh.
Oh yeah, my favorite, my favorite one. I don't know. Eddie Murphy is. He is my favorite. Is the Nutty Professor, the first one, and Norbit.
Oh, dang. Man, those are some classic movies for sure.
Oh my gosh,
And not
watching.
too, yeah, you can watch those with your children
Yeah, yeah.
and
But those
laugh all
two,
the
if I
time.
want to, I used to, if I got a little low and depressed, I go put on Nutty Professor because I love the grandmama in there. She is hilarious.
It's the fact that we talking about them characters like they not all Eddie Murphy.
Every last one of them.
That's crazy. How we thinking that he got us thinking he 8 different people.
Well, he was.
No, I'm saying how he play
How
that
he
like
did
that.
that. Yeah. You don't even think about that. Every one of them is him.
That's
In
crazy.
every movie he has, he is several characters, and he embodies each of them. You don't even think that that's the same person because of he portrays who he's supposed to portray in that person.
You know what? It's like a form of channeling.
Absolutely, he does. That's what he does.
Cause that's crazy.
Yeah,
And
I
then
believe. I believe. Because he wasn't dead. I don't think he was passed at the time, but he channeled his favorite comedian was Richard Pryor. That's who he channeled.
man, that's awesome.
That's
That's
his
crazy
favorite.
that you people can do that and they have that ability. But that's how you know you can make it though in this reality and make reality your own by doing things like that. Because Eddie Murphy said something on or said in your horror show that somebody shared a clip of, and it
Hmm.
was like spiritual, like something that we talking about like this. And so I didn't know Eddie Murphy talks like that.
Oh well, you can't. I'm gonna say this. You can't be where he is and not be.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
You
Because
can't.
you had to get
Yeah,
there.
they don't show that, and they rarely speak like that out in the public. But you can't be. You can't. You can't be at that level. You can't have what some of these people have like that because that's all about you. You just like we be on this app and we see people. I'm like, how did that? Aesthetic wise, this makes no sense for this person to have 3 million people following them.
Yeah,
Aesthetic wise, but they're doing something there that's attracting people. And now that you got your, but what happens is they don't get their weight when once they get their weight up, you know, now you got all this. Now you could turn it into do what you really supposed to be doing. You was clowning to get here, you know, most likely, some people. But now, you got 3 million people following you. Now do what you're supposed to do. affect
yeah,
affect change like you're supposed to affect it in the manner that you're supposed to do it in. It's just like me doing what I'm doing. I spoke it, I speak it, and now that I have been activated, because I got activated, got a activation, but I got an activation last week, and I'm calling in what I want. I'm calling in certain celebrity clients. I have a celebrity relative. She
okay,
knows me. Matter of fact, her and Lisa, me and Lisa are both related to her on different sides.
okay.
And I'm calling it in. All she gotta do is see me. She know me. It ain't like she don't. I'm related to her, but she don't know. She knows me. She knows exactly who I am. And all I gotta do is get in front of her. So that's the thing. Um, and I'm in Atlanta. Celebrity clients. It's money all around me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's money all around me. It's people, and what I have come to discover and learn. These people. They have all of this wealth, but they not handling it right, and they need
Right.
a me. They need a me.
They need it. They need Audrey. They do.
They need a me. So, and that's what I'm working toward. So,
Hey, when you put yourself out there and start talking on your platforms, everybody gonna know they need a you.
oh yeah, I mean, because there's a zillion people out here doing taxes. There's a zillion people out here doing taxes, and I don't want to do everybody tax because everybody is not my client. And I teach the people that I mentor that everybody not your client. Just because they got a W-2 don't mean they your client.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, sometimes you don't want none of that. You don't want none of the smoke that they bring. It ain't necessary, and you can build something great, and you can build a clientele. You can build something where you have your little piece of change, you know, that could float you out. That could, that could change. That could change the dynamics of your everyday living. But you just got to be smart about it and choose right.
Yeah.
You got to be smart about it, and you got to choose right. All right, well, I'm gonna get off here, sis, so I can get to it. It was amazing. Thank you for bringing me up here. We just regular chatting
Yeah.
up here. But I appreciate it, and I will see you in the mighty.
All right, bet that up,
In the
sis. Thanks for
quantum
coming through.
kingdom. Common kingdom. All right, love
All
you.
right. I love you too, sis.
All right, peace.
Peace. All right. That was a wonderful conversation there with Audrey. And that's like I told y'all when I first got on. I got on here so I could talk to somebody, or somebody need to talk to me, or somebody need to hear something. And I felt my spirit feel like that was it. We had the same person in here the whole time. Ignited. Why can't I say that? Enigmatic space. Thank you for attending the live and being in here. Much gratitude to you. Much gratitude for coming in. Everybody else who probably be in the hallway. I'm gonna end this one. I might go back in a little bit. Depends on my baby wake up. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it because if I start playing music, like YouTube, when I upload to YouTube, they be blocking the video, so can't nobody see it. So I can't play any doggone music. Hey Amber, oh you missed it. Audrey was just here. We just had a good conversation, and I'm about to end the live, or just restart it so I can play some music. And so because I want to upload this because it was a good conversation. I want to upload this one to YouTube so everybody can see it. I did play some music at the beginning, but hopefully YouTube don't be tripping. I just cut that part out. I don't know, but or because I have a page on Rumble that I upload videos to whenever YouTube do block them and don't show them. Okay, if y'all are interested in that, going on Rumble, because some of my lives do get rejected, and I know they be long, but it be some good stuff on there. Just fast forward through it or something. Amber on her way to work, y'all. She on her way to get that money popping. That's what's up, Amber. Amber going to go be a light in the darkness. She going to go be a beacon. So I was talking about earlier, Amber, how we all got to get on our posts, perform our duties of our mission. But a lot of us forgot. So we have to remember. And the only way we can remember if we just start doing stuff. Like Lisa said this before too, and I was putting this into practice because I heard somebody say, like, you got to switch your routine up. Like if you used to going down the same road to work every morning, take a different route. Just because. And you like, well, hell, I took that different route and I got stuck in traffic and I was late. Oh, well, you did something different. You work in psych. Yeah, you definitely going to be a light in the darkness. Shit. Because not that those people are dark. They may just be in a dark place because, hell, if they end up being, I don't want to get started on medicine, but if they end up being medicated, I know how I feel about medicine. And then people being schizo and bipolar, that ain't nothing wrong with them. They just tapped the fuck in for real. They tapped all the way in. I don't know what that sound be. But it's up to us to be the light, to be a beacon. Because like I said earlier, for each one of us that are doing the work, for the raising the vibration of the earth, there are about 10 other people assigned to do the opposite of that, assigned to negate us. So if those 10 people are on these apps actively doing their duty and you aren't doing yours, that means that they're prevailing and you're failing at your mission. You aren't at your post. So, and you're not forcing anybody. You're not trying to convert anybody. You're just being you. You being your authentic self on these platforms is you being a light. Because somebody could see, oh, I have something in common with this person. I thought I was the only one. I didn't think people thought like that. I didn't think people dressed like that. Or, so you don't have to have 1,000 of people in your life. These 2, 3, even 10 would be just fine, because you're talking to somebody listening. So don't be discouraged by the numbers. Just get on your job. Like T.I. said, you got to get on your job, get on your mission. Do you remember why you came here? Why did you come to Earth? Why did you incarnate here for this time? You can figure that out with the first steps. I always say is about figuring out your birth chart. You can do that online. If y'all don't know what that is, it's your it's basically a snapshot of the universe at the moment you were born. It was a position of the stars, position of the planets, and the moon and the sun and all that. Greetings, High Supreme Empress Rael. Rich risings to you. Amber says, I had an uncle who was schizophrenic and he was fire and bad shit at the same damn time. Because you have to decipher they shit. It's as if I'm imagining them people being on multiple timelines and multiple dimensions at once. So there's a lot of voices going on, a lot of events happening that only they can see and are aware of. They tapped in. It's like a fucking hot hot wire just sticking out, a live wire. You know what I'm saying? He was brilliant. I bet he was. He had a lot going on. And that medication don't do nothing but make the shit worse or dull it. I don't know what's the remedy for him, but I know there's something, meditation or something, being able to use that to their advantage. But society gonna call him crazy. Like, who you talking to? I'm talking such and such. We just talking about something, and he giving me information. He played piano by ear from 3 years of age. That's amazing. I try to look at the piano keys. I don't even know. Like, you gotta know. Like, sound you gotta be really in tune with sound to know which key is making what noise and what to press it in combination with the other keys. So just to know how to do that at 3 years of age is amazing. Cause we all can go beat on the cabinet and make some sounds and think we doing something, but this man is making melodies, tunes, harmonious sounds. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm just yep. Ain't gonna let nobody don't let nobody label y'all crazy if y'all talk to y'allself too. It's okay to do that. Let me see. So let me get off of here, y'all. Gonna give me something to eat. Like I said, I might come back. I don't be trying to be on here with my baby up. But if I don't have to turn the camera on, then that'll be fine. But hope y'all have a good Tuesday. It's still raining here. It's not raining hard no more. I started off listening to the rain. I had wanted to get on here and share some things, but that's it. As always, I love having y'all here. Hope y'all have a good day. Don't let anybody ruin your day. You are on your mission while you're at work, Amber. So you on your job, you doing your thing. You don't have to be on here on the platform talking to people because you ain't got time right now. But you definitely doing your mission. Your aura, when you walk into the place, Amber, everything change. Some folks waiting on you to come to work right now. So Amber, come on, get here now. The atmosphere shift. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we do as chosen ones, because we choose to live a better life. That's why we chosen. Because we choose to elevate. We choose to work on ourselves and better humanity, and not just be selfish every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? Especially to be a nurse, you got to have a kind heart, a loving heart. You got to be leading with the heart to be selfless like that. Because I ain't got time dealing with no people. You see, I'm at home talking to y'all with this camera off. So this is the safest way I can commune with other people. But you out there in the trenches, Amber. I know they love you, girl. I love you, so I know they do. They get to actually see you every day and be around you and experience your energy. I just see you experience you on the internet and know you the bomb diggity. So like they in person. So you keep doing what you're doing. You keep walking there with your head up high and your energy high every day. When somebody try to bring you down to their level or however they feeling, you don't let them. You keep vibrating. If anything, you bring them up to where you at. That's what we got. Because I used to go down to people level. That's what people want you to do. Like somebody who fearful and angry and hateful, they say misery loves company. So they want to bring you down to their level so they can defeat you. If they can get you scared like them and fearful like them, then they can get you. Don't let them get you. So y'all stay strong, walking y'all true, authentic self, remain grateful. Peace, prosperity, love, and levity. Listen, I'm unbothered to the 1,000 power. I love it. I love it, Amber. Because this shit ain't real no way. I love it because the inside, our kingdom on the inside is what's important. This outside world is just a distraction, and it's what we doing just to be doing something. But the meditation, the inside work, that's the real joy. And then we doing our true mission, that's the real joy. But I love you, Amber. I love you all. Whoever in here, I love you. And I can say that and mean it. Took a long time to get there, of course. It took me a long time to even get on here and talk to people. I've had a TikTok since 2021 and been able to go live. So I hope everything is a process, but we have the tools inside of us to succeed already. We just gotta take the first step. We just gotta do what we're supposed to do. Do what we know to do. Not what nobody else told us to do. I'm talking about what yourself know. Because you already came with your blueprint. You know why you came here. You know what the mission is, and it activates, and then it'll take over. But it do take some time. It's a process, but you have to work at it and want it. You know what I'm saying? Like be like Nicolas Cage in National Treasure, and they was looking for that doggone book or whatever. You gotta search for your instruction manual. Search for your mission parameters. But all right, guys, have a good Tuesday.